All right. Hi. Hold on. Music may be a little too quiet. Hello. Welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me. If you can believe it. I hope you can. It'd be kind of weird if you couldn't believe it, admittedly. Welcome back to the Shark Stream. It's me. It's Gage. It's Webhead Wednesday, and... Hold on, where's my phone? 2.5 minutes. So you may occasionally, over the course of the stream, you may occasionally hear my phone alarm going off. I'm trying to keep myself from getting kicked out of Final Fantasy XIV. Q hasn't been too bad today, thankfully, but I still would like to not have to risk signing in and sitting through a long queue. Hello, Esamoka, welcome. Excuse me. Oh, God. I spent the weekend ruining my sleep schedule in order to play more Dawn Trail. I think on Sunday night, I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and then got up at like 7:30. But I beat Dawn Trail before the early access ended, so worth it? Question mark? I did really enjoy it. I'll talk a little bit more about Dawn Trail next time we do a Final Fantasy XIV stream, whenever that ends up being. I'm not sure what I'm going to be up to tomorrow, given that it's a holiday. I might still stream, and if I do, I'll stream Final Fantasy XIV. You were absent last time, very drunk. I hope you had a good time. Generally, there's only two situations where a person gets very drunk, and it's either for a good time or a bad time. Excuse me. I'm also eating my dinner right now. I've got a cheeseburger with some spicy ketchup on it and some potato chips. Pretty basic dinner, but, you know, it's filling. Spider-Man 2. Amazing Spider-Man 2. I would say probably the weakest of all the Spider-Man films that predominantly feature Spider-Man. Not the worst game, though, but oh boy, do we have things to talk about with regards to Amazing Spider-Man 2. I really like the movie, personally. It is one of the weaker Spider-Man films, but it's also... Oh, shit. It's also a really fun movie. Let's restart that. Thank you. It's by far one of the most fun depictions of Spider-Man in cinema, quite frankly. Best on-screen suit, by far, by a wide margin. Some very cool, like, comic booky fights, a lot of really nice set pieces. I enjoy it. I enjoy that movie. I like watching Amazing Spider-Man 2, generally speaking. So let's talk about Amazing Spider-Man 2, the game. So, Amazing Spider-Man 2, the game, is allegedly an adaptation of Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie. Unlike the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game, it is intended to cover the events depicted in the movie. Allegedly. Alright, so here's the thing. From the Fantastic Four. No. So here's the thing. Amazing Spider-Man 2, the video game, is less an adaptation of its eponymous film and more a sequel to the events of Amazing Spider-Man 1, the video game. Now, I know that probably sounds weird to say out loud. but I need you to trust me on this. A lot of the movie elements from Amazing Spider-Man 2 take a huge backseat in this game to the new elements introduced to what is effectively the plot of the films in Amazing Spider-Man 1, which I'm not sure why they did it that way, but part of me wonders if some of it was because due to the fact that Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie, features a number of characters that were established in Amazing Spider-Man 1, the game, in completely different scenarios. Like, okay, so what do we know about Amazing Spider-Man 1, the video game? Who does it feature? It features Felicia Hardy. It features Alexei Sitsevich, aka the Rhino. And it features Alistair Smythe. And it features me taking a bite of a burger. Excuse me. Ooh, spicy ketchup. So, let's look at Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie. I didn't know you beat meat. Or do you mean eat meat? Yeah, I eat meat. I'm a meat eater. I enjoy meat products. Well, that's gay. Yeah, I'm also queer. Did you not check the tags? I literally have the LGBTQIA tag on this stream. So yeah, pretty gay. What was I talking about? Right, Amazing Spider-Man 2 the movie. So who's in Amazing Spider-Man 2 the movie? Well, wouldn't you know it, we have Felicia Hardy. We have Alexei Sitsevich, aka the Rhino. We have Alistair Smythe. And like, I'm wondering if that's part of the reason that the game is so far removed from the movie's plotline, or that it kind of like pushes the plotline to the back. I was very tempted to jump in and just say gay and then immediately leave. Hello, Audrey. There's a furry convention in your city? That's neat. Love furry conventions. Love to go to one someday. What was I saying? So, okay. Because like the version of Felicia Hardy in Amazing Spider-Man 1 is already Black Cat. The version of Felicia Hardy, what the fuck am I trying to say? I think B is going to view furries. Is this weekend Anthrocon? Is Anthrocon this weekend? I haven't heard a goddamn thing. Hello, VTuber fan 321. Sakura here. Hello. Welcome. B is Audrey's partner. Also, I follow you on Twitch. Cool. Welcome. Good to see you. I keep getting, like, losing my train of thought here. I need everybody to remain focused. We're not talking about furries. We're not talking about anthrocons. We're talking about Spider-Man. Come on. Stay on track. Stay on track. Spider-Man. Spider-Man. Bring me pictures. Pictures of Spider-Man. Some the Spider-Man villain with tits, I think. Right. Black Cat. So, Black Cat. Black Cat. Black Cat. Black Cat is in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 video game. right? But it is really hard to stay on topic here. I keep losing my train of thought in the middle of my fucking sentence. I need to get more sleep. Black Cat. Black Cat is in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 video game. But Felicia Hardy, or a character who is implied to be Felicia Hardy, is in Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie. Not as Black Cat, though. She's just kind of somebody who is, like, on the board of directors, or is, like, an intern or secretary for the board of directors for Oscorp. It's weird. The Rhino is in Amazing Spider-Man 1, the video game. But the Rhino is also in Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie, as a big robot man. Which is kind of how he is in the Ultimate Comics, I think. But anyway. Alistair Smythe is in Amazing Spider-Man 1, the video game, as the main villain. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, the movie, he's just kind of a shitty Oscorp executive. Which is lame. He should always be a guy in a weird rubber suit. True. I think in the Kraven movie, though, he's going to be a weird Animorph. Alright, we gotta fucking get started. Hold on. I have a mouthful of food real quick. 1 second. Guy in uncomfortably sweaty suit or we riot. That's a gay thing to say, audio. I have some news about Audrey, in that case. You'll never guess. Audrey has actually been really fucking cooking with their own persona design recently. If I may say. It's cool as hell. Go check out Audio Earth on Twitter, Tumblr, or co-host. And go see the robot. It's super fucking cool. Did not help with productivity, but we got Bat Twinks. Love a good Bat Twink. Jesus, really? Just like that? Okay, hold on. I don't want to lose my save. Fuck your old save. I unlocked every outfit in that old save. I unlocked every outfit in that old save. I'm not giving it up. Give me 1 second. Listen, Final Fantasy XIV isn't the only game where fashion is endgame, okay? You think I'm gonna give up my fucking... There's so many costumes in this game. You don't understand. Do I have this on the USB already? On the fucking... Oh god, the Legend of Spyro icon. Fuck off. How is it on here? Is it The Amazing Spider-Man 2? Oh, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 isn't on here. Hold on. Wait, is it like ASM 2? I need to fucking... Okay, I don't think it's on here, so... Don't have Twitter. Too much propaganda. Okay, so here's a fun fucking fact. So, true to my word, I was effectively dead to the world this weekend. I logged into Final Fantasy XIV early in the morning on Friday, and I barely stopped for anything all weekend. I stopped to eat. I stopped to hang out with some family on Saturday when we had a cookout. I stopped to sleep for 3 hours. Grand total. No. Per night. Um, and I stopped for bio breaks. B and I were like, weren't we playing Bullet Witch? And then remembered. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Maybe next week. Just because I don't know how this week is playing out for me, I might be doing 14 on. I want to do a 14 stream this week so I can talk a little bit about Dawn Trail. B is Audrey's partner. They're also super cool and a good friend. And I enjoy their web thread suit pack. I enjoy their presence. All right, let's move this to the USB storage device. B does enjoy bees. It's true. Okay. Now we play, and we use the hard drive. Okay, calm down, Activision. Alright, let me just make sure I've got... Let's do static map orientation. I
never get to sightsee.
Poor guy. New game. With great power. What could the rest of that sentence be, I wonder? Okay, so I want to talk about something real quick. So one thing that a lot of people, I feel like, bring up about Amazing Spider-Man 1... I played this already. I have actually played this to completion on Xbox already, yeah. I played Amazing Spider-Man 1 start to finish on PC for the first time I played it. And actually my recent playthrough was my first time playing through it all the way on Xbox. So why again? Because I'm playing through all the Spider-Man games. All the Spider-Man movie games, I should say. Because I want to. For fun, you see. Well. Gage can't just play one Spoodler Man. It's true, I have a complex. If I want to play one game in a series, I have to play all the games that came before it. Same with movies. It's a problem. I struggle. Remember this scene from the first movie where he got chocolate milk?
Hey, somebody stop that guy! He just robbed me! Hey, kid, a little help?
Not my problem.
That's not what he said. Okay, so let's talk about this real quick. Because there's... Alright, okay. So in The Amazing Spider-Man 1, something that a lot of people, I feel like, or something that comes up every time I feel like there's major discussions in that movie, is that Peter never catches his uncle's killer. Like, it's what drives him in, like, the first act of the film, or second act, maybe? I think it's the second act, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. What the fuck is the pacing of that movie like? It drives him for like the first half of the film is the search for his uncle's killer. He knows a few things about him. Dark sunglasses, stringy blonde hair, star tattoo on his left wrist. Or on his right wrist. I don't know which one of them. And he never catches his uncle's killer in Amazing Spider-Man 1. And that rubbed people the wrong way. I think mostly because they remember him doing that in the first Raimi Spider-Man. Like, okay, the whole thing, right? The whole thing is that Spider-Man is supposed to fail to stop a guy from robbing a dude. And then later on, he's supposed to find Uncle Ben. And find out, like, oh, Uncle Ben died. And then he hunts down the killer and he finds out that the killer was the same guy he let run. Right? Amazing Spider-Man 1 doesn't necessarily have that as a, like, driving force, because Pete doesn't need to find out that the guy who killed Uncle Ben is the same dude he let run at the convenience store. He knows already as soon as Uncle Ben dies. Like, he knows that the guy he just let run is the same dude who shoots Uncle Ben, because it happens like less than a block away. So he already knows. So we don't need to have the moment where he catches him and finds out it's the same guy. Okay. Now, one of the major themes in any Spider-Man piece of media is the idea of responsibility. The line is, with great power, there must also come great responsibility. That is something that Far From Home, or No Way Home, actually nailed. Venom Lad, I swear to fucking God, welcome, but also shut up. No, we're done talking about Black Cat. Well, she'll pop up later, and then something else will pop up. Anyway, so responsibility, big theme in Spider-Man. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. So here's where this loses people. People don't realize that Spider-Man not catching his uncle's killer in Amazing Spider-Man 1 is the fucking point. The entire thing with the search for his uncle's killer in Amazing Spider-Man 1 is that he's doing it entirely for selfish reasons. He's doing it to get revenge. He is looking to avenge the death of his uncle. Him giving up on that search because he realizes that there are bigger things happening that he has the power to stop is the entire fucking point of him giving up on that quest. Gage teleporting around his room ranting about Spider-Man. Look, I got a fucking bone to pick, okay? It's the entire fucking point. Anyways, a major plot point in Amazing Spider-Man 2, the video game, is tracking down Uncle Ben's killer. So let's relive the worst day of Peter Parker's life.
Kid, spare any change?
Peter Parker famously does not have any change.
Like a sad little puppy.
Gage traveling around his apartment in jump cuts only. Peter Man does whatever a Peter can. Walks around really slow.
Hey!
What? Main objective, new, inspect the gunshot's location.
That was close by. I should get over there.
Oh, I got hit by a car. No big deal.
Uncle Ben!
1 second. I'll just be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Natalie needed my help getting out of bed so that she could take care of a few things. She's been having some trouble with like weakness and walking around recently. So if you want to help us out, there is a donation link below the stream, just like with medical costs or getting Natalie a cheeseburger. She gave me permission to to use this opportunity to shill. And with her exact words being, if her disability is good for one thing, it'll be getting us money to help with her disability or get her a cheeseburger. Anyways, where was I? Right. I was getting unreasonably angry about people misinterpreting Amazing Spider-Man 1 and the journey that Peter goes on over the course of that movie. Not catching Uncle Ben's killer is the whole fucking point! Damn it! Fucking Philistines! Excuse me. Anyway, Uncle Ben died.
Uncle Ben! No!
Oh my god, that voice crack.
Call an ambulance! Somebody help! Uncle Ben! Uncle Ben, hang on!
Kill them all, Peter.
Uncle Ben! Come on! No! Come on! Uncle Ben was my rock in a world where I couldn't count on anything. A world where my parents disappeared. Where a genetically modified spider bite turned me into something new. But now, Uncle Ben was gone. For his memory, for Aunt May, to make up for not stopping his killer when I should have, I had to become a man.
A Spider-Man. Oh.
And I've done some good, put away a lot of bad guys. But I haven't found the man who killed Uncle Ben.
Yeah, there's a reason for that.
Just one more empty space in a life full of them.
So fucking upset. There is a narrative reason you haven't found his killer, because it didn't fucking matter. God. The reason that he didn't find Uncle Ben's killer is because narratively it didn't matter. There were bigger things at stake than Peter's vendetta against this one dude, his desire to avenge his uncle. He has a responsibility now because he has the power to do things that other people can't to help them. It doesn't matter now what happens. I will never give up the fight. Hey, G-Man. I'm getting tilted about people misrepresenting Amazing Spider-Man 1. Why didn't he revenge? Because the lizard attacked people. Go watch the movie. It's pretty good. Amazing Spider-Man 1 is honestly pretty solid.
The man who killed Uncle Ben is out there somewhere. And I will find him.
2 years later. Still such a good-looking
Never
suit.
stop looking for Uncle Ben's killer. Never.
No, you do! You stop looking for a reason! This is... oh, God. I'm fucking... Do you argue with video game Spider-Man right now? Grow up. No. I refuse. Also, Marvel films haven't been banned in China since last year, just so you know. just a little aside, real quick. Efficiency? Efficiency with what? Oh. Oh, that's how web swinging works in this game? I forgot. That's pretty cool, I guess. Whee!
All units, vicinity of Tompkins Square Park.
Whee!
We have a robbery suspect fleeing on foot. Male,
Whee!
Caucasian, blonde hair, sunglasses.
That fits the description of the guy who shot Uncle Ben. I better check it out.
It's so weird that this game, like, opens with this much emphasis on the death of Uncle Ben. This wasn't something...
Hey Larry, these guns are heavy. How about a hand?
I set this gig up. That makes me the boss and you the hired help. So shut up and put some effort into it.
The ringleader looks like the guy who killed Uncle Ben. But I'm not sure. I need to get some pictures of him. Let's get a good look at this guy's ugly face.
Peter, that's not very nice.
That's not who I'm after. Something's wrong.
Locate danger. Oh.
Glad I trusted my instincts.
Oh, hey.
Spider-Man? Hell with it.
Now it's
Kill
goon
him.
time.
Fool me once. Not this time, pal. On what planet is that called fighting? No way.
Whoop. Yoink. Oh, that guy's
Of course,
dead.
the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me.
You're gonna pay for what you done, Spider-Man!
Oh no, he's got a bat. Blah, 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 blah. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everyone's having a good one. Wow, this will just let me do this, like, ad infinitum, won't it?
You know, I hear jail's a lot nicer now. The toilets
Perform a
have seats and
signature
everything.
move. Hooray! I did it.
Hey! Get me down! Come on, get me down from here!
Quiet. Let me see your hands.
Yeah, see?
Huh. It's your lucky night. You're not the guy I'm after. Unless you had a tattoo removed.
No, man, no. I'm afraid of needles. And heights. So how about let me down, huh?
Relax, you're fine.
What?
Until the webbing dissolves. But, you know, the cops will find you by then.
Please, what do you
Probably.
want? Maybe I can help you find who you're looking for. Just put me on the ground, yeah?
Guess the jails all have the same fashion magazines, because there sure are a lot of criminals who look like you.
Huh?
I'm trying to find this one.
Yeah, I seen that guy.
Oh.
He sells guns to my boss, Herman Schultz.
Lying will not
Ooh.
improve my moves.
Yeah, I swear. Mr. Schultz is doing a deal right now.
That's the name I
I don't know if
remember.
it's with him, but he's buying enough firepower to take on an army, man.
Blech.
Army?
Hold on.
Which army?
The Russians, man. They arm up, we arm up. Scary times, man. You gotta
We'll
be ready
chase
for
him to
anything,
the
you know
ends
what
of
I'm
the
talking
earth.
about?
Tell me where to find Schultz, okay? Maybe I'll upgrade your accommodations to a fire hydrant. Huh? What do you say? Sounds
sounds
pretty
good.
cush.
Yeah.
Huh? Got a deal?
Does this one feature the actors? Nope. This one has the voice actors from the first game.
head to that construction site if I'm gonna find this Herman Schultz guy.
So if that name doesn't immediately ring any bells for you, then let me tell you, you'll get it when you see him. Trust me. It's not subtle.
Whoa.
Snap! Now that the cops cracked down, every crew in the city's running low on guns. This'll give us a hell of an advantage.
You mean us? Surrender the guns and maybe you live.
Come get them, punks!
How about I take the guns? I don't think you guys are qualified to use them responsibly.
These are ours now!
Oh, there they are. I found them. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a third one. I want to get this guy.
Could you maybe pretend you know what you're doing? No, I'm on to you.
Woo! Whoa! Yay!
We're all better off if no one gets their hands on that ammo. If I focus, maybe I can sense where the other ammo crates are.
Walk away while you can still walk!
What?
Not again. No animals were hurt. That guy's on the other hand.
Oh, cool.
2 down. Let's go for the hat trick.
Do you think are those guys, like, aware that I'm beating up their buddies? Do you think?
I tell you, service here is terrible. I demand to speak to your manager.
Mr. Schultz, don't worry, he'll find you!
I hope so. That'll save me the trouble of chasing him to the ends of the earth! Oh, here we go.
This is why they never invite me to gang wars. I ruin all their fun.
I did it. There he is. There's my boy.
Ah, you must be Schultz. Your goon said you were ugly, but whoa! He was being charitable.
Think you can take me, huh, freak? Well, I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Oh, come on. All your friends did.
You just bought yourself a ticket to hell!
Oh no, I'm so scared. Not.
You're gonna pay for that, bug!
I can't work under these conditions.
Wow, his aim was, let's say, shockingly bad. We have fun here.
I'm begging you, man. Look, don't kill me like the others. We can make a deal.
Others?
Yeah, I've got money, guns. Just tell me what you need, huh?
I hear you do business with this guy.
Sure. What do you want to know? Huh?
Oh my god, really? Identify Ben's killer.
Who's the man in the picture, huh?
Carradine. Don't know if that's his real name, huh? He sells guns without those annoying background checks.
Where do you meet him?
I mean, it's different each time. You put the word out you want to make a deal, he calls. Always on a disposable cell phone. He's a real paranoid fella, you know? Yeah, he must have a guilty conscience. Come on, we gotta...
Carradine is a name that's been used for Uncle Ben's killer on more than one occasion, but unlike the guy who killed Batman's parents, Joe Chill, he doesn't actually have like a 100% canon name. He's mostly referred to as the burglar because he burgles, you see.
The tattoo. What does it mean?
It's a gang thing.
There aren't any gangs using that symbol.
Only a few people have it. Means he's a specialist. A guy who can get you anything you want for the right price. And he'll kill anyone who gets in his way, huh?
Yeah. I already knew that.
He didn't kill Uncle Ben because he got in his way. He killed Uncle Ben because he was an idiot and he dropped his fucking gun on the ground and then they were struggling over it and he shot him. Like, by all accounts, it was accidental.
Why can't you and the Russians play nice?
Huh? Are you kidding? After what they've been doing to our people, then my guys feel like they have to escalate. You know, it's bad for business. But what are you gonna do, huh?
Stop it, and you're gonna tell me how.
I'm not sure you can. You ask me, it's gonna get a lot worse before it gets better, huh?
And specialist who stole... It wasn't even a grocery store. It was a convenience store. It was a goddamn bodega.
You want the guy in the picture, huh? Look for a gun dealer in Alphabet City. Okay, he goes by Carradine. I think I got his latest number here in my phone.
Wait, don't!
Ah, what a shocking
Stupid.
development.
I was so desperate for answers, I let him play me like an amateur.
Spidey, calm down. You don't even have the symbiote right now. You don't get the symbiote in this canon. Live by the sword? What could the second half of that be? Now here's the other thing. This game makes a big deal about this whole search for Uncle Ben's killer. I'm gonna let you know right now. It also doesn't end up fucking mattering in this game. Because the search for Uncle Ben's killer in this game is just a springboard to introduce a different villain. And let me tell you, it's... Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned.
Like Captain Stacy used to say, use the little fish to catch the big ones.
I don't remember him saying that. You've just increased the effectiveness level of Spider-Man's suit. By beating thugs and completing missions, Spidey gains experience for the suit he's currently wearing, which will eventually lead to an increase in level and make his abilities more powerful than ever. This is what bothers me about the suits in this game. I don't like that you have to upgrade them. I don't like that you have to level them up. Suits should be cosmetic. Like, come on. Gwen made me this costume after my previous one was pretty much torn to shreds after a too close encounter with the turbine. Long story. Anyway, my best look ever, if I do say so myself, and he's right. Gwen Stacy isn't in this game. So, okay. If you've seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies, you know that early on in Amazing Spider-Man 2, Peter and Gwen break up. It's established in this game that that does happen, but there's no moment where they actually get back together. This, in turn, means that the Amazing Spider-Man video game canon is a canon in which Gwen Stacy doesn't die because she doesn't stick around long enough to. I should, what I got for upgrades? Okay. Increase range of spider sense. Weapon jam. Shiguan.
Some days I want to tell Jonah Jameson who I really am, just arms dealers tend to be paranoid and careful. No way am I going to find Carradine unless I hack the closest antenna and intercept his calls.
Here we go.
Looks like I can't tap into the cell tower until I disable all their security devices. Wow, I might actually have to switch to this company.
Whee! Next one is over there. Next one is over here. I did it.
Okay, Alphabet City, talk to me.
Open Manhattan map. All right, so I feel like I'm talking about things that bug me about this game. I actually do kind of like this game. I think it's pretty fun. It has... Okay. So one thing that a lot of Spider-Man games have is they have random, like, crimes, random encounter crimes that pop up around the city, right? And that's neat. It's a fun thing to do while swinging through the city as Spider-Man. Just like something happens nearby, you pop over, you put a stop to it, and you move on with your life. Amazing Spider-Man 2 has this system where the more crimes you stop, the more your hero meter increases. The more your hero meter increases, the better public opinion of you is, and the easier getting around the city is. But in order to keep the hero meter up, you have to keep, like, stopping by random crimes that pop up and completing them. If you don't stop to resolve the crime, or you fail to resolve the crime, hero meter goes down. And if the hero meter goes down, then your menace meter starts filling up. And if your menace meter starts filling up, getting around the city is considerably harder. It is, by far, the most annoying fucking mechanic in the entire game. Oh, here we go. It's explaining it. Accomplishing heroic deeds will improve Spider-Man's reputation and provide bonuses to the capabilities of his suit. Let crime go rampant, however, and the Daily Bugle's J. Jonah Jameson won't hesitate to destroy Spider-Man's public image. Heroic events will appear now and then in the city. After a while, each event will enter a critical stage, and from that point on, you will have to hurry to reach it, or else Spidey will be held accountable for his inaction.
What do you want with guns? I thought you were into arson.
Yeah, but these days everyone's strapped. You can't set a peaceful fire no more without some punk from another crew taking a shot at you.
All right, I got you. What's by the alley behind Jazzy Johnny's nightclub? And hey, cash only.
Jazzy Johnny's
That could
nightclub.
be Carradine. Time for old Spidey to go clubbing.
Spidey, shut the fuck up. You did not just do the uns with your goddamn mouth. This is why Gwen broke up with you. Oh yeah, and this happens every time you do one of these.
Spider-Man showed once again that no crime is too small to escape his notice.
Remember Whitney Chang from the last game? Heroic act.
Why can't good guys have minions? There's nothing inherently evil about minions, and I could use the help.
Don't say that, Spidey. Minions are a blight upon this world. I can't say that. They're actually, like, they're out here making fun of AI art when every other fucking animation studio is just like, yeah, AI art is the future.
Didn't I already fight you? You have no original moves whatsoever.
And they apparently treat their animators really well at Illumination, so I can't be too mad at them, even if their movies are...
Don't try that at home.
mid as all hell. Oh.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Spidey!
I'm wondering if just like as a bit, I should never skip those. Just to, like, really hammer home how kind of annoying their presence is.
That's not Carradine. But whoever he is, I can't let him put more guns on the street.
The spider!
Hey, guys.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. Knight, this'll work. Sorry I have to break it.
So now we have double counters, which is pretty cool. I like that.
Phoning this in, aren't you?
I remember the act of, like... Oh.
I'll buy you a drink. A Molotov cocktail.
Oh, don't do that.
Your call, Spider-Man. Chase us or let those people burn.
That seems needlessly cruel. Oh, okay, up there. Is there a way for me to
My
get
luck.
up there?
Now I'll get busted for smoking in public.
Oh, here we go. Don't worry, friend, I'm here to rescue you.
My glasses are all fogged up.
Stan? Oh my god, it's Stan Lee, you guys! Stan, what are you doing in a burning building?
Oh boy, much obliged, Spidey.
Anytime, Stan.
Hey, how'd you like me to call the Daily Bugle and tell them that Jameson is full of it?
I'm not gonna stop you. So long. I should head over to the comic stand and check in on Stan.
It's kind of funny because if I recall correctly, J. Jonah Jameson is intended to be a parody of Stan Lee in how he's depicted in early Spider-Man comics, which is kind of hilarious because Stan's the one writing him. Good job on saving the people from the fire. I'm on the story, so be sure to check it out tonight. Sure thing, I won't. What's this? With practice, glue them permanently. That's pretty good. I think we want that. Anyways, time to go to the comic stand.
I thought about a cape, but that would be silly.
Under the comic stand? Yeah. Real smooth. Love the poster of Black Cat's ass in the back there.
Peter?
Hey, Stan.
Oh, welcome.
Oh, and in the
back,
window
true
there.
Believer. Gosh, I haven't seen you in the store since. I can't say it enough. I am so sorry about your Uncle Ben.
God, they're really
he was
hammering
a
this
good
home, huh?
man. He was the best.
It's
Thanks.
been 2 years, man.
Thanks.
Come on.
I was just remembering how we used to come in together. After the mess I made house sitting for you, I felt kind of bad.
Oh, water under the bridge. Hey, can't I get you anything? Some Merry Marvel mayhem to get the old pulse pounding?
Nah, I was just passing by, but I'll come back.
Well, enough said. Anytime you need inspiration, I'll be right here.
You will unlock various figures in your adventures and learn cool facts by taking a look at them. By collecting comic pages in the city, you will unlock cool comic books to be read. Take a peek at awesome concept art from the game's production. Practice your fighting skills with the coin-op machine.
More angry texts from Jameson. Either he can't type or he just invented a new swear word. Ooh, I've been looking for this.
Just a fucking Silver Sable t-shirt over here. Why are they Okay, so... Alright, so in the context of this game, Spider-Man merchandise and comic books are common. He explains that some of the suits that he finds are based on comics that completely get his origin and identity.
Think I'm Spider-Man.
That completely get his origin and identity incorrect. And I mean, like, that's fine, you know? Like, that's okay. Why is there merchandise for a black cat? Like, that feels weird, right? Like, Black Cat's a person. Like, we know her identity. And she's a criminal.
I mean, he's been seen in this area a lot. And face it, we're both athletic, we're charismatic. But I can't confirm or deny. You're safe in not knowing.
Okay, thanks, Stan. Anyways, here's Spider-Man and Peter Parker. Got a little biography. Very slow scrolling. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Hold on. We need to go to the bottom of that. I saw something that I'm going to complain about, I'm sure. Thus far has not found it. In the meantime, he battles crime and injustice wherever he finds it, never forgetting Uncle Ben's tragic lesson. With great power, there must also come great responsibility. Uncle Ben never fucking said that in Amazing Spider-Man 1. He said, if you have the ability to do good things, you have a moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here. Not choice, responsibility. It's a little bit wordier, and it hits the same beats, but like it's a different thing. Anyway, here's Uncle Ben. Let's get a good look at him. Get a good look at him. We haven't unlocked May Parker yet. We have to beat 20 enemies in Cruel Melee to unlock May Parker. Street Thugs. Dennis Carradine. And who the fuck is that? Stan Lee? That's Stan Lee. Okay, we gotta fucking leave. We gotta get out of here. We need to play the video game. There's a wide world of video game out there, and we need to play it. If it, loads. There we go.
So he says to him, one, meat lovers. Okay, in what world does meat lovers mean mushrooms?
Yeah, way, and I'm like, nuh-uh, and she's all like, yeah-ha, it's so true.
This is Carradine. What do you need?
Firepower, man. It's getting crazy out there, you know what I'm saying? We need some serious boomstick, and they say you're the guy that can make that happen.
Alley behind Nuno's bar, 2 hours.
Teehee. Boomstick. Alright, character upgrade unlocked. Web boost. Jesus Christ, okay. Calm down. Understood. I'm gonna go ahead and unlock this. Reach Carradine's location.
Sweet! Ran out of road.
Swinging around is pretty fun, and I feel like that's important. Like, you don't need to have... Okay, calm down. Oh, shit. Overshot, overshot, overshot. Where'd it go? Like, you don't need to have perfect... It didn't give me any indication as to whether or not I hit that button right. You don't need to have, like, perfect swinging mechanics, I think, but you need to have, like, decent ones.
Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I'd been bitten by a hedgehog.
Well, you'd probably be running really fast. Oh. Very stealthy. About as stealthy as a guy in a red and blue suit
I
could
thought
be.
we had trust.
You're funny. Hey, what's that?
Stop!
Damn, alright.
Come on! Move over!
Hostage. Not good. No way am I letting you kill anyone else.
Damn, alright.
Spider-Man! Help me! Please! Shut up or I'll shut you up!
Calm her down, damn it! I swear I will kill the both of you!
I know, Uncle Ben. The hostage comes first.
Damn it. Maybe you're like right here? What the fuck? Alright, I'm just taking her real quick. Why is that? Ah! Why does that take so long? It's really weird.
You okay?
Just shaken up! Get that psycho!
Gotta catch up to Carradine. I promise, Uncle Ben. I promise he won't get away this time.
Whoa. Well, he seems to have...
Can't have gotten far.
Had a bit of an accident.
Huh?
What? What? CK, what could it mean?
My God.
911, what is your emergency?
Hi, this is Spider-Man.
Body.
New, take a picture of the murderer's symbol. What could it mean?
Just what I needed.
Who could it be?
If I get spotted, this is gonna get ugly. Gotta move faster.
All right.
I get it, Doc. I know how this is supposed to go. I tell you, my parents beat me or dropped me on my head. I had a horrible childhood. Boo-hoo. And sure, it had its moments. My dad beat me unconscious. My mom drank. But a lot of people go through that and don't end up like I did. Here's what really happened. When I was still just a kid, I saw the truth. Life is meaningless. Death is the only thing that matters.
Okay, man. Whatever. Fucking get over yourself. Jeez.
Aunt May's gonna hear about this sooner or later. And I don't want her to be alone when she does. Whew, nice.
Whew, nice.
Where have you been all my life?
Oh, shit. Wait, hold up. We have to do this one or else.
Report of an attempted B and E in progress.
Bacon and eggs? I heard you guys had bacon and eggs. Is this true?
You're starting to get predictable.
Skinny, ain't you?
Whoop.
This, I've been practicing. I almost feel like a bully.
Lee Garfield?
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates.
Wait,
but
hold up.
also in the
Nobel
local
Prize winner
economy.
Dr. Morbius has rare illness. Hold on, we need to learn about that. God, they could build an entire movie off of that, I'm sure.
Turbo boost!
I bet they could make an entire movie based off of Nobel Prize winner Dr. Michael
Up in the
Morbius
web.
has a rare illness. I bet they could even release it into theaters a second time to make even more money. With how good of an
That's a
idea it
keeper.
is.
Score.
The use of continuing your momentum
My
with
life
Web
is so
Rush
weird.
is pretty good. Return home? Yeah, let's go. So yeah, Uncle Ben's killer is dead. Yay!
The guy who killed Uncle Ben is gone. You'd think that would bring me some peace. But I don't feel peaceful. Not even close.
I'm really glad that I got the DLC that gives me more suits because those are all gone now. Delisted. Replay any mission in the game by looking at the pictures. Yeah, alright. Alright, so we have a few suits to start with. We have more that we're going to unlock, but between the suits that we get just like by default at the start of the game and the ones that I have by getting the DLC that gets us more suits, which I'm really glad that I did before it got delisted, we have a fair number of options already. So we've got the Vigilante suit, which is the absolutely terrible, god-awful suit that he first uses in the movie. I hate this suit. It sucks. It's a terrible first Spidey suit. It can't even hold a fucking candle to the human spider from the Raimi films, or even really the homemade suit from the MCU movies. Here's the outfit from Amazing Spider-Man 1. Pretty good. Like, it's fine. It's not as good as this one. This is probably one of the, like I said, this is one of the best cinematic Spider-Man suits that's ever been put to film. But for the DLC suits, we've got Iron Spider, we have Cosmic Spider-Man, we got the Black suit, we got Spider-Man Noir, we got Electro Proof, we got Ends of the Earth! Excuse me, where did that come from? But you'll notice that each suit has like its own abilities. Vigilante, we get damage bonus, heroic bonus, stealth efficiency. Amazing Spider-Man 2012 gets its critical hit damage, sticky potency, and sticky web duration. Our default suit is damage bonus, combo streak bonus, shooting rate. Iron Spider gets its damage resistance, fire resistance, and ballistic resistance, so we can tank more damage. Cosmic Spider-Man gives us a healing rate boost to the Spider Sense Rage. I have no idea what No, I know what Ionic Potency is. We get something that like dissolves metal later on. It's weird. Black Suit gets us a damage bonus, a bonus to tech pieces, and a damage resistance. Spider-Man Noir is all about stealth. It's a huge boost to stealth efficiency, boost to takedown range, ballistic resistance. Electro-proof is electric resistance, obviously, shooting rate and sticky web duration. Ends the Earth, blunt damage resistance, overall damage resistance, and seismic speed. For my money, I really like Spider-Man Noir. And I'm not just saying that because he was played by Nick Cage in the Spider-Verse movies. Like, I enjoyed Spider-Man Noir before the Spider-Verse films. I'm kind of a Spider-Man Noir hipster that way. No, I've really only read, like, the 2 major books. Did you know, one of the things that bothered me about Spider-Man Noir is that, like, in the Spider-Verse movies, is he says one of his favorite activities is punching Nazis. And I don't want to, like, try and imply that that's not a thing that he does or a thing that's bad. No, you should absolutely punch Nazis. Nazis deserve it. But Spider-Man Noir, the stories take place before World War II. And Nazis only really factor into the second major Spider-Man Noir story. Also, those books have a weird amount of, like, digital lens flare in them. It's so weird. Like, if you ever get a chance to read Spider-Man Noir, I would honestly recommend it. They're pretty good. But, like, sometimes just the decisions that they make for, like, the visual design of those books are very strange. Hey, Aunt May.
It's confirmed tonight that there's a serial killer on the loose, one with a unique twist. He hunts other killers.
What are they calling him?
Is Dennis Carradine, a convicted murderer and arms dealer. Carradine has been identified as the perpetrator in last year's shooting of Queens resident Benjamin Parker. Some New Yorkers we spoke to applaud the fact that violent criminals are being taken off the streets.
What do they call the killer?
Hey, somebody wants to clean up the trash. I say more power to them.
But police caution that the perpetrator is a threat to everyone.
This individual is a dangerous psychopath. He commits acts of extreme carnage and brutality, leaving the initials CK written in blood as a signature. The crime scenes are so gruesome, they shock even veteran officers.
Due to the letters and the horrific nature of the crimes, authorities are calling this man the Carnage Killer.
Oh,
Anyone
good.
with
I turned
information
in
should call
just
the
in
police
time
immediately.
for the
This
Carnage
is Whitney Chang
Killer.
for the Daily Bugle News Network.
Horrible. But at least it's finally over. The man who took Ben from us won't ever hurt anyone again. Maybe now we can move on. Peter? What's the matter?
So there's something kind of funny about the fact, like, okay, when, all right, let's roll back the clock here. Spider-Man 3. So in Spider-Man 3, we learn that he's called Carradine in Spider-Man 3 as well. We learned that he wasn't the one who shot Uncle Ben. It was Flint Marko, Sandman. And Peter claims that Spider-Man killed Sandman. And Aunt May is kind of... She has... Like, is she okay? What is this expression on her face? She's just sitting there in awkward silence while I'm trying to talk about this. What the fuck am I saying? So, Aunt May is... Girl is flabbergasted. She's just like, Spider-Man doesn't kill people. And she seems to be kind of disappointed. She seems to be kind of disappointed that Spider-Man supposedly killed Uncle Ben's killer. Fucking Aunt May in this is just like, oh, how horrible. but also I'm glad he's dead. Fuck that guy. I think it's good that he died.
Aunt May, the truth is, I'm glad he's dead. I know that's wrong.
You're relieved a bad man can't hurt anyone else. That's different. You're glad a murderer was brought to justice. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think it's good that he died.
It's just,
Part of you wishes you're the one who did the bringing to justice?
Yeah.
That's not what Ben would have wanted. He wanted you to work hard, graduate, go to college, all the things you did. Wherever he is, he's very proud of you, and so am I.
But again, I can't stress this enough. It's good that he died. I'm glad. He deserved to get fucking murdered in a back alley. I hope he's in hell.
I wish for bad things to happen to this Carradine guy. A lot.
That's perfectly natural. He killed your uncle.
Yeah, but...
Peter Parker, it's bad enough you feel guilty about Ben. I won't let you beat yourself up over this. Why would it be your fault? Did you kill that man?
No.
He was a criminal. He associated with awful people. It's not as if you had any control over that. What could you have done?
Fucking Aunt May is bloodthirsty in this game.
So, you feel better?
My husband's still gone. I think that'll hurt forever.
You said you thought maybe we could move on.
Yes, now that there isn't that question hanging over us. Where is he? Why don't they catch him? Now we can look ahead.
But it's not like being happy.
We'll be happy again, Peter. I promise you.
You heard Whitney Chang. Some people are grateful to the Carnage Killer. I kinda know how they feel.
That's not the same as condoning it. You're not glad this Carnage person is out there murdering, are you? You want him taken off the streets, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, I do. And he will be. Aunt May, can you turn that up?
We have breaking news of a hostage situation at Oscorp. Armed men are holding several employees at gunpoint.
Oh, no.
Security camera footage has identified the ringleader as career criminal Herman Schultz.
Schultz?
What?
Gwen. She still interns at Oscorp.
At the office this late?
No, but I should make sure.
Oh, that's a good idea. I always thought you two never should have split up.
Don't wait up for me.
I always do.
I want to reiterate, Gwen is not in this fucking game. Like, I must stress, she's not here. He can be all like, oh, Gwen, she still interns at Oscorp. Okay, first off, in Amazing Spider-Man 2, she has a fucking job, okay? She gets paid by Oscorp. She's not interning there anymore. Come on, Peter. Second, she's not in this fucking game. Like, it's so weird. Because in Amazing Spider-Man 1, they make this whole big deal about Peter saving her and, like, she was near death and telling her he loved her. And then this entire game takes place in a period of time after she breaks up with him because he's so wishy-washy about breaking his promise to her father. And then she just doesn't ever, like, they don't ever reconcile. None of Gwen's subplot in Amazing Spider-Man 2 is in this game. I feel like a good chunk of this stream so far has just been me complaining about weird shit in this game.
It's my fault Schultz got away. If he hurts anyone... No, not this time.
Ooh, okay, hold on. Boost! Things to say, let's go ahead and... Oh, yeah, no, we want this. We want this. That's going to be so useful. Excuse me, this isn't canon. Spider-Man Noir never had... Spider-Man Noir never had webline
I've got to get up there. Oh, man. People are gonna need help.
He could fire webs, but it was more of a web-like netting rather than the swinging line traditionally used by Spider-Man characters. I don't know why I'm doing this. this was something that I think was missing from the last game, where you can run up the side of a building, but if you start losing momentum on your run, he uses webs to, what's the word I'm looking for? He uses webs to, like, pull himself along. It's neat. Ah! Think fast, chuckle nuts.
Russians? I was expecting Schultz's guys.
Ah.
Hey, you died.
What happened?
What good is climbing walls now?
Ow.
Okay, so I'm showing off. Why can't they all be like that? Gotta move that rubble so I can get in. Hear all this wreckage.
Enter Oscorp? Yeah, sure. Silver Sable is one of those characters that I don't know fucking anything about, except for the fact that she constantly shows up in Spider-Man games in one way or another. Oh. Oh, okay, I'm fine. Like, I'm thinking about her now because I'm remembering the fucking Silver Sable t-shirt.
Got the fence. No problem. Vlad will do it. He's a little guy, he can fit. Always Vlad gets the dirty jobs. Just because I'm not fat like the rest of them.
Hey man, that's not very nice. Die. I do like to move with speed and precision. Ooh. Whew, I'll take
Nice.
that, thank you. Oh, I miss being able to do this. Alright, hold on. We got messages. Special article, Oscorp. Parker! I need a shot at the Oscorp sign, but not the boring stock photo they hand out in their media kit. Get me an interesting angle, something no one else has. Parker, you have friends at Oscorp, right? Get me an advanced look at the new flight harness they're making for the military. It's supposed to be more... I don't care. New robotic robot limbs, handling hazardous materials, rumor suggests from their design superior, anything else in the market. Okay. So now, instead of doing photo stuff for Whitney, we have to do photo stuff for Jameson. Something that I did actually really enjoy about the last game was the way that web swinging works inside locations.
That's as far as the vents are gonna take me.
What's your name?
Max Dillon.
Okay,
Jamie
Max.
Foxx?
Easy choice. Tell us where to find the weapons, or you die.
I'm an electrical engineer. I don't have access to those areas.
Then it's a bad day to be you, eh, Max?
Nighty night.
Okay. So we got one guy out there. Let's go ahead and take this guy down.
Too many police. The hostages will keep them outside. Yes, it is risky, but we must reach the weapon before Schultz.
Yoink.
It's down to me. Just me.
Hey, man.
Did that hurt? Oh, wait, I just keep talking about a weapon. I bet my last web Schultz is heading for the Special Projects Division.
Rescue Max Dillon. What the hell's that?
My father left me everything he had. His fortune, Oscorp, and the disease that killed him. According to our medical records, it's moving faster in me than it did in him. The things he did to extend his life won't work for me. I need to find a cure, and I need to find it fast. But the most promising line of research was his old partner Richard Parker's work with cross-species genetics. And Parker disappeared over 10 years ago.
God, thank God this isn't the first game where we hear the phrase cross-species like 30 fucking times per second.
You're Mr. Spider-Man.
Just Spider-Man. Mr. Spider-Man was my father. What's your name?
Your father
Max.
died in a plane
Max
crash.
Dillon. I'm in R&D.
Well, Max, I need you to help me out. Be my eyes and ears. Can you do that?
Really? I mean, yes. I won't let you down.
Good. Get the hostages out through stairwell C. It's all clear. I really appreciate the help, partner.
Partner?
Why did they hold on that for so long?
Overheating. Blast doors engaged. Evacuate immediately. This is not a drill.
Just the image I want.
Vulture wings.
Kinda looks like giant bird wings.
Well, that would be
Then
weird,
what?
though,
Let's
wouldn't it?
go out. This building's powered by an experimental fission reactor. If it explodes, we all die.
That's no good.
Great. Where is it?
With the blast doors shut, there's only one way to reach it. These conveyors are big containers of extra coolant to...
That's nice. I feel like the game's a little bit loud in my ears. Oh, I miss the loading screens that had, like, the fake social media posts on them. You know, I feel like I started talking about that earlier, and then I didn't finish talking about it. So, I spent all weekend playing Dawn Trail, and I felt pretty good about that. I was in a pretty good mood, basically the whole weekend, I would say. And then on Monday, I accidentally checked Twitter. And let me tell you, my mood tanked almost immediately, and it just fucked me up the whole rest of the day.
Max was right. This is huge. And if it blows, it'll leave a great big hole in the middle of Manhattan. Now I need to find the coolant systems.
And that got me thinking about, like, just... why am I going on Twitter? You know? Like, at this point, what's the goddamn point?
Now I need to find the coolant systems.
Like, I don't know. I'll still go on Twitter for, like, checking out, like, posts from friends and stuff like that. But, like, at the same time, it's just, like... it's becoming less and less worth it to actually...
This is it.
engage
release
with
the
Twitter
coolant from
at
here.
social media. This motherfucker said yoink. And I feel like realizing that is actually a pretty healthy development, all things considered. Oh, sick. Well, that's not what blast door is supposed to mean.
Damn Russians! Blow them away! What are they doing here? Take cover! Get them!
They're busy fighting each other. I can use the time to disable these weapons. Too many of them. I need to be smart about this.
What? You did not just do a fucking Yakov Smirnov bit. Shut the fuck up. But Russia hasn't been a communist country for like a while, my god. You guys need to get better material, I swear. Like, this is embarrassing.
Fellas, I got him!
Oh. Okay. Gotta play this smart. Oh, that guy sees me. Give me this, thank you.
Stick your nose in and it'll get shot off.
Stop that.
I might just have a future at this.
Whoop. Oh, hold on, let me just, beep boop, beep bop, boop bop. Haha! Broke that man's neck.
I'll remember this.
Oh, cool. Leveled up. Increasing spider sense range might not be a bad idea. Ooh, and I can unlock vision cones. That's really good. That guy. This guy.
Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious.
Yeah, I think, what was the suit I'm wearing has, what is it, takedown range? Yeah. So I can do stealth takedowns from like much farther than I normally would be able to. So like here.
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
Like, that's really good to do for... That's really good to have for stealth sequences where, like...
One working weapon is one too many.
You can stay out of range of enemies seeing you. this guy. Thank you. Yoink. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy out as well. I feel like I used a lot of energy being angry about things that this game did. Now it's just like, yeah, I guess I'm doing this stuff.
Here's your official welcome to New York.
I don't know. This is all still technically like... This is all still technically like tutorial stuff.
These conditions. Your breath reeks.
So like the game hasn't really like fully opened up to us just yet. Like it kind of has, but not like fully, you know?
Shh. People work around here.
Grab this guy. I think this guy's doing this guy first is going to be our best bet. Alright. And one last one. Oh god, I love the noir suit. Oh hey, look who got an upgrade.
Herman, you came back. Must have seen my misconnections ad.
You think I'd skip town? Give New York to freaks like you? No way! I just needed an equalizer. And now? I've got it! Say hello to the seismic harness construction resource. Or, as I like to call it, the Shocker!
Primary thing in shock right now is the frame rate. Oh. Excuse me, sir.
Be a criminal, you said. Money, glamour, power. Any second thoughts?
Shocker! You can't escape me! I'll chase you to the ends of the earth!
You're using it as a weapon? Come on, Herman. Think outside the box. You can make a fortune selling milkshakes.
Just wait till I get used to this. You're a dead man!
Now I'm getting queasy. Throw up in my mask and send you the dry cleaning bill.
I always really... Okay, so Shocker's suit has that quilted pattern mostly because it's meant to be able to absorb the energy from his like seismic blasts. It also looks really dumb. And I love seeing the way that different designs of the Shocker still manage to work it into the overall design. Like, even when Shocker shows up in Spider-Man Homecoming, they still manage to work in the quilted design. Where, like, okay, so there's two characters who are the Shocker in this. They have actually Sherman Holtz, who's played by the dude in Halo that plays Soren in Halo. Not Soren in My Little Pony, who is a different character. And not Soren from Fire Emblem, who is also a different character. And then I am using as an activation phrase in the event that Audrey is still watching. No. But like there's him, and then there's another guy who is also a version of Shocker from some other canon or something like that. But that guy is the one who has like the jacket that has like the quilted pattern on it. And he gets fucking vaporized. And later on, when Herman Schultz takes on the like weapon that he was using and like his like title, for some reason, the quilted pattern from that dude's jacket is like sewn onto his sleeve. I don't really understand how that works because I'm pretty sure every part of that guy was disintegrated. But he also doesn't wear a mask, which, I mean, sucks. There were on-set photos of him wearing a Shocker-esque mask. And then they just didn't have it in the movie. Which, like, you know, coward shit.
What plan?
Nut jobs like you take over my city.
Nut job. What? Yeah, I'm not calling my weapon the Shocker without a trace of irony.
Woo! Wah!
Could you maybe pretend you know what you're doing?
This whole building down on you if I have to.
That might not be a bad thing with all the nasty stuff they make here. But it's built to survive a 9.5 earthquake, so yeah, don't hold your breath.
That looked awful.
A shake for breakfast, a shake for lunch, and a sensible smack upside the head for dinner.
You can't lock me up, man. The Russians can get to me inside.
You might be able to make a deal with D.A. Harper for protective custody, if you help stop this gang war. Innocent people are getting caught up in it.
I can't. It's bigger than me now. All the gangs in the city are at war. Everyone's scared of everyone else.
Tell me about the Russians.
The Russians got here at almost the same time you did.
I know. One of my guys must have dropped a dime.
Now that your future looks, let's go with limited. What'll they do?
Keep arming up. Take out what's left of my men and everybody else in town. They're ruthless. I promise you. By the time they're done, you'll wish you had Herman Schultz back.
Yeah, doubtful. What did you want at Oscorp?
So, you broke in here for a power-up?
Absolutely. Guns won't do it anymore. Huh? Everybody wants an ace that the others don't have. The kind of firepower that you can fight an army with.
And I bet they don't care who gets caught in the crossfire.
That's why they call them bad guys.
That's kind of an so that's sort of an interesting way to explain like a rash of supervillains popping up, where it's just like, yeah, like because there's like a huge arms race with the gangs in the city, and everybody wants something that'll get like a one-up on the other gangs. So you start getting like guys like Herman that end up like breaking into places and stealing like these incredibly like powerful weapons, and then that just becomes their entire identity.
What are all you tough guys so afraid of?
The Carnage Killer! He's murdering my people, huh? The Russians? Hammerhead's crew?
Hammerhead?
Mr. Negative's
Mr.
men?
Negative?
Everyone thinks the other guys are paying him. I'm starting to worry he's some kind of freak.
You can't
like
just
that
start not
giant
name-dropping
lizard a
people
while
like that.
back, or the dude with all the robots.
So, as long as he's out there killing, the gang war goes on?
And it gets worse.
Yeah? How's it get worse?
Unless you want to go for a butt-whipping hat trick, you'll tell the cops everything you know about the gang war.
Okay, but it won't do any good. Look, the city's full of trigger-happy wise guys, scared the Carnage Killer's gonna get them. That's one fire that's just gonna Keep on spreading, huh?
Bleh. That was really funny. It's like split.
You know, as much as I made fun of these things, they're pretty clever. I could get this kind of kinetic energy into my webbing.
Now who's the thief, huh?
It's different when I do it. Clearly. Character upgrade unlocked. What upgrade? Oh, there it goes. Seismic Blast! The Shocker tech stolen by Shocker inspired Spidey to upgrade his web shooters, giving them the ability to shoot a powerful vibrating blast that will knock back enemies. That's pretty neat. I don't mind that one bit.
You know Oscorp, but you might not know me. I'm Harry Osborn. And when my father died,
that's not
he
Dane
didn't just leave me a
DeHaan.
business. He left me a New York institution. But too often lately, both Oscorp and this city have been preyed on by criminals. Now today, I'm announcing a joint venture with a man who, like me, recently returned to the city where he was born and wants to help. Wilson Fisk.
Oh yeah, he just wants to help.
New York made me the man I am. Now, I want to give something back. It was my privilege to rebuild this great city after recent crises, but that was just the start. Allow me to introduce you to the Enhanced Crime Task Force.
Interesting gear.
Now, the police are doing a fine job with limited resources. But when they face threats outside their normal scope, they need more. And we have provided.
We love you, Vincent D'Onofrio!
Rather than increase the burden on taxpayers, Mr. Fisk and I are financing this hand-picked task force ourselves. Vigilantes like Spider-Man only make the problem worse. This is our city, and we're taking it back together.
That is his hands are huge. What the fuck?
Still willing to take Oscorp off your hands, young man?
And my answer is still no.
Well, that's fine. I'll just wait until you die of the disease that killed your father.
Fucked up thing to say. Fucked up thing to say to someone like that. Day of the Hunter. You can repel from the ceiling or from a ledge by pressing L stick. Left stick. This feels like it's moving very quickly. Also, I hope everybody enjoyed seeing Max Dillon, because we're not going to see him again until he turns into Electro. Or until he's already been Electro for, like, a good while. Now, that always use the Spider-Man makes it worse problem when he's literally the only one able / actively doing something about said problem. Yeah.
Attention all task force personnel. You are authorized to begin Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative. Repeat, Phase 1 of the Suppression Initiative is a go.
Suppression Initiative? The task force now patrols the streets, and officers won't hesitate to mark Spidey as a target if he's considered a menace. Perform heroic acts to maintain Spider-Man's heroic reputation and avoid the task force's attention. So this is why the hero menace system in this game sucks ass. Because if you don't go out of your way to, like, do random street crimes, then if your fucking reputation drops low enough, these guys start showing up everywhere, and you have to deal with them constantly. It's the worst. So I hope you're not, like, you know, trying to do things ever, because if you try to do things ever, then and just, like, ignore the random street crimes, eventually these guys will get on your ass. do some fucking street crimes,
Now's
buddy.
a good time to take down some bad guys, while the task force is putting heat on them.
Watch out for the task force. Spider-Man, I felt I should warn you. The task force beginning to initiate crime. This picture will get you erased. Think again. Thanks, Jameson. Okay. So basically, so it puts us at level 1, at menace level 1 to demonstrate. So what we need to do is we gotta take care of some criminal activities. Wait, what? What?
That's...
So you see we got this guy on us now. And they're not, like, super difficult to deal with or anything, but they are annoying as all hell.
Buckle up! Fasten your seatbelts!
Yeah? I don't understand. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Wait, I went right past it. Oh, I have to find the fucking fire trucks and, like, hop onto them. Fire and rescue vehicle.
That's some serious heat. Gotta find the people quick.
Help! It's getting hard to breathe!
What the fuck is that line read?
Help! The smoke's getting thicker!
For real, for real?
Thank you! I was really...
No time! Pick up civilian?
What do you gotta stand
oh.
there or help me out!
Ma'am, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even realize you were there. Whee!
Hey!
Don't talk to me.
Someone please help me!
Get down and cover your mouth. I'm on my way. Every second counts.
Whee! There you go.
Thank you! I couldn't have lasted much longer.
Ba ba bwa bwa. Bwa 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 bwa.
Firefighters say that without
Wait.
Spider-Man's help, there would almost certainly have been fatalities in the blaze.
That's not the outfit I was wearing, but okay. Sit down and shut up. I'll save you in a second. Yay, heroic act. People are now ambivalent towards me. But, like, you can see how, like, almost immediately that improves things for us. Because now there's no task force idiots on the fucking road harassing us. This system is basically one of the things that people complain about the most in this game because it's just so much of a hassle to maintain. Like, if you didn't have to constantly maintain the hero and menace system, like, I feel like general opinion on this game would be, like, way better. Because, like, it's otherwise pretty fun. It has mechanics.
I need to get the hostage out of that car right away.
Gotta stow away.
This is why you can't have nice things.
Hostage. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Got the hostage out of danger.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's quick actions drew praise from police, who say he likely saved many lives.
New episodes of Kraven the Ultimate Hunter coming soon. Tomb of Dracula to be opened to the public. Oscorp to reveal quarterly earnings this week. Oh, that's not quite as interesting. Man claims tree has face. Interesting. Interesting.
Car 42, we have reports of fighting, possibly gang-related, in Central Park, southwest corner. Can you check it out?
Dispatch said it was the southwest corner
Oh,
of the
welcome
park.
back.
I should be first on the scene. Huh. Just a few blocks. As the spider swings.
Well, I'm not going over there right now. I want to go over here. I feel like the
I'll take that.
aiming at
That'll wake you up.
what's the words I'm trying to fucking use here? Web rush aiming at comic book pages doesn't feel quite as oh my god.
Comment. Early polls on the Osborne-Fisk announcement show broad public support. Citizens are tired of the crime wave and have doubts about the mysterious figure known as Spider-Man, despite all the good he's done.
So what else is new?
But I've obtained the records of the officers on the task force. They show allegations of corruption and police brutality.
What? No!
But still, are these the people we want to trust with this kind of power?
Are you telling me that the NYPD employs people who are potentially dangerous and violent? Don't say it ain't so. I was happy dancing past my exams. Very nice. Happy to hear it.
Available units, please respond to a disturbing
Good
peace
job.
situation. Suspects may be
Last
armed.
chance. Cough it up or you're gonna pay in
Yoink.
blood.
I was gonna real quick.
Pay attention. I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Personal trainer now qualified. Very nice.
Neighborhood residents thanked Spider-Man for cleaning up their community, calling him, quote, one of us.
Sultry cat burglar steals art hearts. Why are you calling her sultry on a cable news network? That's so weird.
Ha! Just when you think I can't get any better. It's my lucky day.
But yeah, the amount of like leeway they give you for aiming at comic pages to web rush them isn't quite as like
I can check that one off my list.
Generous as it was in the first game.
Oh yeah.
So it makes it a little bit less fun to like swing around the city and pick them up, admittedly.
Web slinging fail.
Shut the fuck up, Spidey. Also, there's no feedback on those QuickTime events if you do them properly. Like, it's just, did you hit it? I guess we'll find out in a second. But see, like, this is fine. Like, this is pretty fun. Just swinging through. You like old games? I know, so I found this game called Painkiller. Check it out. It's one of my favorite games. I feel like I know that game.
Spider-Man, I'm out of here!
The spider! Kill him!
Oh, I know what's bothering you. You think because I took down Herman Schultz, it means I like him more. That's just not true. You'll get the same up-close and personal attention. I promise.
Yoink.
Et voila!
Spidey, they don't know what you're saying. They're Russian, not French.
Effort today. It's not good. And the judges give Spidey? Now to find the one that got away.
Romantic. What?
Hey, wrapping up bad guys is my thing. What the? I can help you? Okay, Mr. Craven the Hunter. You got my attention.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
We have shots fired at the bus station. Proceed with caution. Suspects heavily armed.
I think. Oh.
Officers are under fire at the bus station. Need assistance immediately.
Yeah, you said that already. I feel like I played Painkiller a while ago. Oh, God. Can you guys give me like 2 seconds? Hopefully he'll keep his head in the game this time. Oh no! These officers are under fire. I could just leave. Nothing's stopping me from just leaving.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
I
It's not that
guess
you're bad at your
I'll
job. Okay, it is.
take these guys out.
We got them outgunned and outclassed! Pour it on!
That, thank you.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
That feels...
This is why they call me amazing.
Can you imagine Spidey saying like something like that in the middle of a fight, and like the guy just being like, "That was kind of genuinely hurtful, man." Like, I don't know why you had to say that. Oh, well, now I feel gross for helping the cops. Wait, is that everybody? Oh yeah, it is. What the fuck? Okay. Seismic blast.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like...
Seismic blast. Seismic blast.
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Spider-Man!
Okay.
I like. Impressive. But you are still raw. Inexperienced.
Steve Bloom, is that you?
I was experienced enough to beat your friends.
I am Russian, but I am no friend to those pigs.
Who, the cop?
My name is Sergei Kravenov. Men call me Craven the Hunter.
So you left me that note. Huh. Judging from the web, you're one of those crazy reality show guys who runs around naked in the woods eating bugs. How can you help me?
I can make you a true hunter. Not just a boy pretending to be a man. Should you wish to accept, you may find me here. Until we meet again.
get me pictures from the Fisk Osborne press conference.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Jameson, but I've got school. You know, life outside the job.
In my day, your job was your life. A press pass is wasted on you.
That guy is doing his best J.K. Simmons impression, and God bless him for it.
Actually, I just got an idea for using my press pass. Got to admit, it would be nice not to feel like I'm fighting this battle on my own. But is Kraven someone I can trust?
Absolutely
Kraven
fucking
obviously
not.
doesn't know who I really am, or he would have come to my house. I don't know. I've always worked best alone. But then again, I've never tried it any other way. If Kraven can teach me his hunting techniques, I won't have to rely on police broadcasts to find bad guys. It's not like I tell Kraven my real name. And I'll be on guard for any kind of double-cross. I've never had formal training in how to fight. And Kraven's methods could come in handy if I ever lose my powers.
Yeah, that section during the first game was
awesome.
kind of annoying.
Sometimes I'm extra awesome.
Alright, calm down. I was talking about something and then I fucking forgot.
Okay, don't be nervous. You need information on Kraven, and you've got a press pass to get it with. Easy peasy. Never mind that if he finds out you're a photographer and not a reporter, he'll have you stuffed and mounted.
Enter Kraven's loft? Yeah, sure. Haha, smooth. Nobody saw that. Oh, that's right. I was talking about Painkiller. You're right. I remember playing that forever ago, and I think I have it on Steam or something. But I remember that the frames per second were cranked way up, and it made everything in the game move really fast. And it made it virtually unplayable, unfortunately.
Mr. Kravinoff? It's me, Peter Parker, from the Daily Bugle. We spoke on the phone. The door was open.
Bear. Tigor. Rhino. Bear. Tigor.
Mr. Kravinoff?
Why does he have a big-ass T-Rex skull in here? Did he kill a T-Rex? You can't really put this amongst hunting trophies, I would imagine, unless you actually hunted it.
Oh, I apologize for startling you. I am Kraven. Please forgive my theatrics. I merely wish to demonstrate my skills.
The videos online do that pretty well. I saw you take down that Siberian tiger with your bare hands, without hurting it.
Tigers are endangered. I simply relocated the beast for its own safety, as well as that of the local villagers. True hunters wish to conserve the natural world. It is where we find peace.
Oh, that's
You're
nice.
a long way from the natural world.
I appreciate
I craved
that.
a new challenge. I came here to hunt the monsters Oscorp created. The cross-species.
I don't want to talk about the
Deadliest
cross-species
combination
anymore.
of animal and human. I ended their threat.
Hooray! They're all dead!
But I grew fond of your city.
We did it!
And your city grew fond of me.
The cross-species are dead, everybody.
I
We never
decided
have to
to
worry
stay.
about them again.
Except now you're hunting normal people.
No. Only criminals. Only those who prey on their fellow man have anything to fear from me.
Why is his neck so wide? So... I completely lost my train of thought before I even started that sentence. So Kraven being an anti-hero type character is something that has precedence. I feel like Sony's trying to go really hard on like Spider-Man anti-heroes with like Venom or Morbius or Kraven. And like for a lot of these characters there is precedence. Each of these characters is or has been an anti-hero. By the way, I didn't get to say it before when when it was relevant, but yeah, the Carnage Killer, a guy going around murdering criminals and leaving the initials CK at the scenes of his murders. Yeah, if you think that them making a Venom movie that doesn't have Spider-Man in it was weird, here's a version of Carnage that doesn't involve Venom. I don't know why they went straight to Carnage. You know? That's illegal. Evidently it isn't. What about the task force?
This new task force is sending a pretty strong message. No vigilantes.
I do not trust them. They are paid for by Fisk. I am sure you've heard the rumors of his illegal activities.
Sure, everyone has. But no one can prove it. And the police seem okay with him.
Because he has paid those who are corrupt. The rest are desperate to avoid looking incompetent. Well, the public is desperate for an end to the crime wave. I have only one agenda. To get results.
I also don't think... This isn't the first time that Steve Blum has played Kraven the Hunter. Or it's not the last time. I forget. I don't remember the exact order that a lot of these games came out in. But he also plays Kraven the Hunter in Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions. Kraven's one... I think he's like the first villain that you face as Amazing Spider-Man in that game. How do the police feel about you?
Based on my experience, research, the police aren't big fans of vigilantes.
The police had their chance to stop the crime wave. They failed miserably.
I don't think they like being reminded of that.
I do not wish to insult them, but it would be a far greater crime to have the power to help, but refuse to act. Would you not agree?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would.
Man, this guy's saying all the right things. Maybe he's gonna be okay.
Is man really the most dangerous game?
I do not wish to insult them, but I will.
Yes, but men are merely highly evolved animals. The current crime wave provides fascinating opportunities to study them. The patterns of the various factions.
And what are you finding out?
That criminals are not unlike beasts. They have hunting grounds, specific behaviors. Many travel in packs, but there are differences.
Such as?
Animals prey on others for survival. Only human beings are willfully cruel.
Not necessarily true. Dolphins are also willingly cruel. Fun fact, dolphins have the capacity for evil. And bears. I don't know about that. Bears are fine.
So you're saying you feel a responsibility to use your power to help?
Yes. To
responsibility,
have such
power.
and not use it is to be unworthy of it.
Well, thanks. I think our readers will find this very interesting.
Good, good. I must take this call, but please, look around. Take pictures of anything you wish. Yes? No, I said tranquilizer darts. No, I have no interest in automatic weapons. They require no skill. I am an artist!
I like this guy. A bear literally left a half-mauled girl alive so she could call for help and bring in more victims. Bears are fucking evil. Wild. I don't know if I believe that, but wild. Take pictures of 3 interesting objects. Tyrannosaur skull.
Framing.
Snake. Bear. Examine bear. What a fucking prompt. That would make a good photo.
That's what I'm
Hello,
talking about.
Peter. Let me tell you about my brothers. I have several. Maybe you have heard of them. God, I can't. I don't have the energy to do the Craven bit right now. Maybe later when he turns out to be evil and we have to fight him as a boss. Gage, I'm hurt. Would I lie to you? You would, to be fair. Part of the issue with staying up late constantly to play Endwalker, or not Endwalker, Dawn Trail, is that it just completely fucked up my sleep schedule as well as my energy levels. So it's gonna take a bit before I think I'm back to like Hundo Percente. The fuck is that noise? But am I lying to you now, though? You might be. Who can say? Oh, that's what that fucking noise is. Give me that. That would make a good photo. The Guamophone. Let me just... Hold on, let me just...
Now that's a beautiful shot.
Pardon the interruption. Would you care to see my latest trophies?
I would love to see your latest trophies, Craven. I feel like I remember seeing someone say that, like, Steve Blum, like, really kind of called the direction that, like, the world was going in when he decided to, like, perfect his Russian accent. Like, there was a part of him that just knew, like, yeah, we're gonna beef with Russia at some point in the next, like, 20 years. I better get this nailed down so that I can play enemies in video games. Oh, hey, remember these guys?
Cross species. Beautiful. Are they not?
I thought Spider-Man captured them.
An inadequate solution. They escaped.
So you killed them?
To save the lives of their victims, yes. But also in self-defense. They were deadly opponents.
That's true.
No, I mean, I can imagine.
Do you kill your prey?
When do you consider it okay to kill?
When there is no other choice. I do not take life lightly. But when it is necessary, I do not hesitate. If my failure to act cost the life of an innocent person, I could not live with myself.
I know what you mean.
So, it's been a hot minute since I played this game, so I forget if Craven's full of shit here. So, there's a part of me that wants to be like, I kind of really like this sort of philosophy for Craven, but also there's a part of me that's just like, he could just be straight up lying to us. Do you have powers?
They all had superhuman powers. How'd you beat them?
I have trained myself to the peak of human ability and learned many natural means of enhancement.
Natural
Not
male
drugs,
enhancement?
like the scum who pollute the streets, but the secrets of native cultures. Herbs, potions, Mysteries forgotten by so-called civilized man.
If you can imagine, they make my dick huge. You know all those commercials with the man who is smiling a lot? It's kind of like that, but it's real and not snake oil. It does involve literal snake oil, though.
Hunting criminals. Some people might wonder if you're the Carnage Killer.
He is no hunter, but a brute, a savage. His very existence is offensive to men like myself.
So even though he's hunting criminals, you'd like to take him down?
Of course. He dishonors what I do. Without honor, Peter, the hunt means nothing.
Also, like, how can you even have Carnage in a Spider-Man story if you do not have Venom? Makes no sense. The entire point of Carnage is that he is the offspring of Venom. Whether it is by some strange sort of magic bullshit with Dormammu like in a Spider-Man 90s cartoon, or if it is Cletus Cassidy eating Eddie Brock's blood in Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Have you seen Let There Be Carnage? Very good movie. Highly recommend. I said I wasn't going to be able to do the Craven bit because I don't have the energy level for it. And here I am, fucking doing it anyway. Tom Hardy, fantastic in Venom movies. Love his chemistry with what is effectively himself. Also, should not be left said, Woody Harrelson, absolutely fantastic Cletus Cassidy. I love the pathos and the pathology he brings to that character. Also, it's really cool when Venom beat his head off. The best part of movie, hands down. He'd like, fuck this guy, and then chomp. Oh, love it. Very fun. Very fun. I gotta stop. We're actually coming up on the end here. I'm gonna make today kind of a shorter stream, but I gotta continue playing the video game. I can't keep fucking doing this.
Last question. Is there anything you haven't accomplished yet?
Yes. I would like to leave a legacy when I am gone.
Would love to use large
Pass
dick
my
to have
training to a
baby.
protege. My only family is a brother who, well, he chose a different path. I never had a son, but perhaps... forgive me. I am becoming melancholy as I get older. So, do you have what you need, Mr. Parker?
Yeah, I think I do.
So yeah, Craven's presence here is just an extension of this game's like weird obsession with like resolving the Uncle Ben subplot from the first movie, where it's just like, oh, now Craven's going to be Peter / Spider-Man's father figure or whatever. Admittedly, so far this is a fun take on Craven. Yeah, I think like it's really neat. Scorpion, hunted on the 17th of January 2013. Iguana, hunted on the 23rd of April 2014. Piranha, hunted on the 3rd of September 2012. Hey, you know that one's name is Natty, right? This is not known to me. That was background information not properly portrayed in-game. So there is no way for me to know that is the truth. Alright, let's fucking get out of here. I hope whatever music this is isn't copyrighted. It's gonna make it real weird trying to get this up on YouTube. Oh wow, it's really coming down out there. Into the Lion's Den. But yeah, it's a pretty neat take on Craven. Like I said, I forget if he's full of shit or not, and he's lying to us, but perhaps we'll find out. Uh-oh. Oh, I leveled up. Moshi, Peter Parker Desu.
Whitney, should I be jealous?
Who is this?
That's no way to talk to a lady, or even me.
Felicia, this is the number I gave Whitney Chang. How'd you get it?
The name's Black Cat, as in cat burglar. As in I get my hands on things I'm not supposed to.
Why are you talking to me like a sex phone line
You never
operator?
get your hands on things you're not supposed to.
I heard you were back in jail. Listen, if you're calling to tease me about breaking out...
I'm insulted. I can think of a lot more fun things to tease you about.
Like
if you're smart,
sex.
you'll get out of town before I find the time to chase you.
Funny, that's what I was going to say to you. Things are getting dangerous around here, Spider. Why don't we chase each other out of town,
I'm too busy to fool around with you. I mean, play games with you. Bye, Felicia.
Fucking bye, Felicia. Shut up. Exit the house. Ooh.
It's my lucky day.
Technology. Ooh, I've got quite a bit here. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. We'll take that. We'll take that. And let's go ahead and ooh, that's also very good. Ooh, a furry on my recommended. Hello, PokePlays TCG. Pokeplay? I don't know if this is a Pokemon thing. Is the E pronounced? Please confirm one way or the other, so that I quickly, so that I don't look like a fool. Or you can do it slowly, so that I do look like a fool. You know, whatever way you want to take it. Pokemon. Okay. Hello, PokePlays TCG. Welcome. Welcome to the Shark Stream. Good to see you. Good to have you here. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome to the loading screen. We're actually going to be wrapping up here in a second once I find a good stopping point. How quickly do they resolve the Kraven subplot in this? One of the things that I really liked about, like, Spider-Man 2 and 3 is that a lot of those subplots, like, that you had running, like, all at once. Right, you're going to end right when I join? I can go for a little bit longer. I just got other things going on tonight, so at some point I need to stop soon. But yeah, I remember, like, a lot of the...
Okay, let's go see what Kraven's got to teach me, besides mustache grooming.
You don't even have a mustache, Pete. Calm down.
Time for alternative transportation.
I was just joking. Ah, it's all good. It's all good. It's really gonna depend on how far, like, I want to go with this, because, like, full disclosure, I've spent a good chunk of this game, like, complaining about things it does that I dislike. Oh, whiffed it. And, like, I'm enjoying myself, but it also, like, there's little things, you know? There's little things. There's little, very little things. Oh, God. Ah. Sup, dude? Like, what? The hero is... Oh.
Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick.
The hero and menace system in the game is kind of annoying to have to, like, manage, like, moment to moment. Some of the ways that it handles, like, plot elements from the film, the fact that it's not really based on the movie Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's more a sequel to the Amazing Spider-Man 1 video game, which I feel like I haven't properly explained yet, but maybe one... Oh, God. Maybe after this cutscene I will.
But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer.
Yeah.
I thought he might be
Thank you for the follow.
But I have watched you, and I see that you are no
spied on me?
madman. Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation.
Oh.
I see. The way you carry yourself like a lost child.
Oh
To
no, the
lack
audio's
someone to
desynced.
guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own.
And now it's
Do not
resynced?
want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this carnage killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
Okay. I accept this wholeheartedly.
You an address. There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house. Use the little fish to catch the big ones.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
Who did he say said that? I forget.
Business owner reports suspects disturbing the peace in his parking lot.
They seem to just be
know where
hanging
I
out.
stashed that money.
Touch me.
Hey guys.
Let's not fight. Ah, never mind. Let's fight. You're all no more tricks.
Was that guy trying to punch me from all the way over there? How is that going to work out for him?
I'm still experimenting with catchphrases. What do you think?
How much longer will I be streaming?
Some days you just
Oh.
got it.
What? Why did I jump
was
up
really
there?
scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Oh my god, there's so many sounds happening.
Business owners praised Spider-Man for improvement not just in crime rates, but also in the local economy.
Doctor Maps Dino DNA. Giant-sized creature looking like a man sighted in Everglades? Huh? It's not Swamp Thing. He's a fucking DC character. Okay, so our heroic level is doing pretty good. I'll probably be streaming for a little bit longer. Oh, we got something that is on the verge of being a problem. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you'll be swinging along probably towards an objective or towards something that you want to do, but then it's just like, hey, if you don't do this thing, we're going to drop your fucking level. Ow.
Show him how we drive in the old country. Guess what? You failed your driver's test.
Sploot. Alright, let's get her pulled out.
No more innocent bystanders for them to threaten.
30, like 30 minutes? Yeah, maybe. 15, 20, possibly.
Police report a drop in car thefts now that criminals know even a high-powered engine can't save them from Spider-Man.
Catches crooks just like fly. That's not even what the line is. Come on, guys. I gotta stop complaining. I feel like I'm misrepresenting this game. Like, even if I have issues with it, I feel like I'm being unnecessarily mean.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential. Wait. Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. You follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings. They will lead you to the next rung of the ladder.
give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions. When the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but still, is crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them at once.
Perfection.
Okay. So, one thing that I wanted to kind of get a little bit more into detail about is how this game is more of a sequel to the first game than it is a adaptation of the movie. So, events depicted in the movie, what does the IA stand for in LGBTQIA? I believe intersex and asexual is what those stand for. So the events that are depicted in the movie are still at times depicted in the game. Like, obviously we had that bit at the beginning where it's just like he rescues Max Dillon and he's just like, "You're my eyes and ears." It's just like, oh, that's the thing he says in the movie. And you know, Harry Osborn is there. Harry Osborn was in the movie. My thumbnail spoils the fact that Electro is in here, so we know that Electro from the movie is going to be in it. But the overall plot of the game isn't really concerned with the plot of the movie. Like, okay, everything that happens in the movie happens in the background of the game. Like, we don't ever get any sort of... There's no, like, cutaway scene showing, like, Max falling into, like, that vat of, like, genetically engineered electric eels at Oscorp. I don't think there's anything showing, like, the creation of the Green Goblin. A lot of this stuff just kind of, like, happens off screen, and the most that you might get is you might find an audio log describing the thing that happened off screen. You gotta go, all right, you have a good one. Thanks for dropping by. The game is far more interested in basically continuing plot threads from the last game. So, like, continuing, like, Oscorp's shady reputation. Craven kind of wraps up the whole, like, cross-species subplot. Obviously, Felicia Hardy is still here. Still the same Felicia Hardy from the last game. It's more concerned with its own original story than it is adapting the story of Amazing Spider-Man 2. Unfortunately.
We don't have everything ready when the truck arrives. We'll be in big trouble.
Which kind of sucks, because honestly, Amazing Spider-Man 2...
photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
It kind of sucks, because Amazing Spider-Man 2 feels like tailor-made to be adapted into a video game.
This crate is heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you. Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us.
Excellent.
Oh, that lighting. Wait, hold on. Did the photo capture the fucking pulse that Spider-Sense sent out? That's hilarious.
Tech will go to their superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Oh god, is this gonna be one of those things where I have to, like... You have to follow it, but You
Can't
can't
lose
follow
that
it too
truck.
close.
It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse.
But you also can't fall too far behind. I hate pursuit shit like this. Especially, like, higher speed pursuit shit.
Craven's tips are paying off. I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. Can't let that truck out of my sight. Keep a low profile.
Like, something like early Assassin's Creed stuff where you're, like, discreetly following someone and then, like, hiding and shit like that is... I like that. I think that's pretty cool. I enjoy those. God, I miss being excited about Assassin's Creed stuff. I sometimes feel a little bit bad about making Ubisoft kind of one of my line-in-the-sand companies.
I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. I know what Craven would say. A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Ooh, bitch. Now we come to the real reason that we're here. Finding these hideouts is how you unlock more suits. Okay, I hear one of those, like, boxes of... Here they go.
I can check that one off my list.
I thought we were here for gooning... No. Black Cat isn't here. Enemies in heavily secured areas are much more alert than to anything unusual. Sneak around and take out the guards silently, or the awareness level will reach critical stage and you will fail your mission.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out.
So now this game becomes like pure stealth.
Have you seen it? She has the stomach for anything.
It's a fat joke. Get it? Do you get it? Hey, did you understand the joke?
I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to thank me.
The fuck is that sound? Okay. I'm doing that thing where because I'm in a stealth section, I'm being, like, quiet in real life because I'm worried that they'll hear me.
You always look so surprised. Sit back, relax, and enjoy being unconscious.
Is that everybody? Oh no, there's one more guy. Let's see if I can take him out. Yoink.
They're so cute when they're asleep.
Cool. I think that's everyone? Is that everybody? Please be everybody. Except for that fucking thing, whatever that is. Decipher.
What I could do with equipment like this.
Steal it.
Harry won't
Steal
mind
it,
if
steal
I
it, steal
borrow
it, steal
this
it,
for a
steal
little
it.
while.
Oh my god, really? You have unlocked an awesome new suit for Spider-Man to wear. Each suit will provide different bonuses to our favorite web slinger, so don't hesitate to return to Aunt May's house and change into a new one that will better fit your style. Is it weird to put Miles Morales' suit on Peter Parker? Like, is that weird? I don't really know for sure. Anyway. Do you want Spidey to switch to his newly acquired suit? No. I'm gonna stick to the... Oh, shit. Ma'am?
You'll be dead before you see me move.
I saw you move.
Better go see what that was.
What the fuck was that? Spider-Man voice. What the fuck was that shit? Y'all see that? Okay, hold on. Seems like maybe I need to go down here. You'll be dead before you see me move. That was terrible. Terrible example of a funny Russian accent. Excuse me, sir. Here we go. Oh. Oh, found her.
How can anyone be that fast? Gotta hit her when she's in the air. Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink?
Bleh.
I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk.
That's
I
hilarious.
think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. And I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Abuse your press pass, Peter. No one is safe. Wilson Fisk hosting an anti-crime fundraiser is like a fucking lion hosting a vegetarian conference. All right, we're probably going to go ahead and call it here once we load into this next area. So I want to take this opportunity to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Is that a fat joke? How dare... No. No, it's a joke about how he's a huge criminal. Not... I mean, he is a physically large criminal, but he's also deeply entrenched in the criminal underworld. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, co-host at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or you can find me on YouTube at AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. That's AcidXShark. We have a brand new offline screen that has all that information on it. Art for the thumbnail was done by my friend Tish. You can find on Twitter at PatchworkCalico. That's PatchworkCalico. I believe they are currently taking commissions. You should commission them. They're a good artist. VTuber was done by Audrey and B of Team Catpull, who you can find on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, co-host, VGen, Blue Sky. At Team Catpull, that's TEAMCATPLE. They are also taking commissions. You should also commission them, but for the love of God, use their VGen. Don't email them. They will contact you. Upcoming streams. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or Friday. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be Final Fantasy XIV and then more Immortals of Avium on Friday. If I don't stream tomorrow, then I'm going to just push Final Fantasy XIV to Friday instead. I need to do a Final Fantasy XIV stream this week. I need to talk about Dawn Trail at least a little bit. Saturday, we will be finishing up The Medium. Opening us up to move on to Silent Hill 3 the following week. And we'll be back next Wednesday for some more Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what he knows about all this.
Alright, we are going to
have
be...
a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. And none of it matters if I can't get inside. Wait, I think I've got it. With that fundraiser's level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in.
Damn.
Unless I'm really supposed to be there. But a photographer needs a reporter. And I bet I know one who's already planning to go.
Okay, is that it? We good? Alright. We're going to be going ahead and rabing? Like rabies? We're going to go ahead and raid friend of the stream, Bobvids, who is playing Shadow of the Erd Tree right now. And I'll see you next time on the Shark stream. Same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.